Hello. Okay, so today we are day, I think 313. 313, maybe. Okay. So, what I want to actually talk about today is money work and where to start. So obviously I have my money program, but if for some reason that doesn't feel in alignment with you, or if you're not in a place to invest in it, that's all good. I trust in everybody's alignment, and I trust that whoever is meant to come in my world will come in my world, and whether it's now or later on, I trust it all. But I did have someone comment in one of my videos saying where do we start with this money work? So yeah, because I get it. Sometimes it's one of those things of you want to do this money work and oh, I want to invest in a coach or a money program or this, but I don't have the money. So what comes first, the egg or the chicken kind of thing? And I've been there many times in the past throughout my journey of oh my God, I want to invest, but not in a place that I don't have the abundance to invest. And it's just this kind of how do I level up? So I'm going to offer you a few little things to get you started if you've never done money work. If this is something that you're interested in and you're okay, I want to heal my relationship with money. I am tired of where I'm at in my life, or you're curious, you're wait a second, money work, I've never heard of this before. Where do we start? So, starting firstly with journaling. Journal prompts. I am going to give you a few to kind of get started with that. And it's just a way for you to reflect of where you are currently at with money. So if you and money are in a relationship, how would you describe it? And really get real with it. Really get super honest with yourself. The beauty of journaling is the fact that you can be honest, and there's nobody reading it. Nobody reading your journals. Nobody reading what you're writing. If journaling is not your thing, then do voice notes. Hop on and go on a walk, put your headphones on and start talking out loud. Whatever resonates with you. So that is the first question. If you and money were in a relationship, how would you describe it? How would you describe it? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about when it comes to receiving money in terms of from any avenue? So how do you feel receiving money through your work? How do you feel receiving money as gifts or through other people? If somebody gives you money, are you grateful for it, or do you are you don't want to accept the handout? Really get real with that. So that is so check in the receiving. Then you want to check in on your spending. So how's your spending habits? How do you spend money? Do you spend money do you throw money as if it doesn't and not thinking twice about it? Or do you hold on to money because you're afraid to let go? So this is where to get started is your receiving and your spending, and then your relationship with money. Now that's one section of the journaling. The other section is how would you love your money relationship to be? How would you love money to be with you? Do you want money to just come to you in easy, effortless ways? Do you want to be spending money and not feel bad about it? Do you want, how do you want your life to be with money? And really think big, think big, think the impossible. Think oh, wouldn't it be cool if, and just put it out there. And so get started there. And then if you are in a place where you feel that there's not enough money, whether if it's literally not enough, or what you currently have coming in feels not enough. Whether it's enough or not, it just right now you're at a we got low battery, sorry. At a place where it feels it's not enough. So in that case, what I want you to start really paying attention and focusing on is the gratitude. And so notice when money's coming in, and pay attention to that. Like, start making a list of like when you receive money, receive gifts, receive anything in relation to money. So gift cards, actual money, somebody buys you a coffee. I just want you to like track that and notice how much you're receiving. Notice who's helping you out. Like, even though you're like, oh, but it's just like my husband supporting us, or it's just like anything that you would disregard and not view it as like receiving money, actually view it as receiving money and be grateful for it, and like count that as like money coming towards you. And so that would be like a shift in your perspective, because a lot of the times when we look at like, oh, if you're on a salary, for example, it's like, well, that always has been coming in and always will continue coming in, so to speak. So we don't focus on like, oh shit, like, no, that's money coming to me. Like, that's like money I'm receiving. I have opened these channels up and I'm receiving this, and to be grateful for it. So you want to really tap into the gratitude and the abundance around it. And if there is kind of like a little bit of like hesitation, or you're like, but no, it doesn't count. Like, why doesn't it count? And really get clear. Why are you not counting it? Because the more we're grateful for all the money coming in, the more it'll come in. The minute when we're like, oh, that doesn't count, or somebody buys us a coffee and we're like, yeah, but no, it doesn't count because like I'm going to buy them a coffee the next time I see them. Anything of those kind of things, then this is where we're putting the blocks, right? You're putting the blocks on, and you're like, the universe is like, we want to give you, and you're like, no, but it doesn't count, so, bye, no. So, really get clear with that. And so those are like best ways for me to guide you to get started, is in that. It's the gratitude of noticing, like really noticing what you're receiving in terms of money, and being very clear at where your money relationship is at and where you want it to go. So I'm going to pause here. Let me know how this resonates. I'm kind of thinking about it, but I'm not sure yet. But I am thinking about maybe doing a free masterclass where I kind of dive into this a little bit deeper. Haven't decided yet. It's something I'm like muddling over, like just trying to see if it's something I feel like doing, like if it feels in alignment with me. And because I haven't really received like an active invitation as a projector, so maybe it's something that I don't do just yet, or when the invitations come in, then I do it then. But right now there's no invitation, so I'm just putting it out in the universe that I'm open to it. If an invitation comes through, then we'll take it from there. We'll really take it from there. So yeah, let me know how you guys are doing, and if you like this video, appreciate it all. And other than that, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow.